Hello, friends. The Kangal Shepherd Dog is Turkey's national treasure. This ancient breed has tough looks and a difficult, independent nature. It seems that the Kangal doesn't know what fear is, as this brave dog can stand up to wolves and even a lion. This dog lives in a hostile environment in Western Asia. This area is also populated by wolves, wild dogs, boars, and bears. The environment is arid, so the animal's destiny is quite low and the prey is sparse. Sometimes, the local predators attack sheep and their shepherds to obtain sustenance. The Kangal has developed extraordinary abilities, having spent countless generations protecting its masters and sheep from the predators. The Kangal is a shepherd dog, and its primary function is to protect cattle herds in Central Asia. The Kangal dogs reach up to 80 centimeters in height and can be even higher than humans when standing on their hind legs. It is one of the largest shepherd dog breeds in the world. Besides its impressive size, the Kangal is endowed with massive and powerful muscles, making it a veritable monster. Once the Kangal starts an attack, it's hard to stop it. Despite its size, the dog is very agile, fast, and maneuverable. Beware if you enter the Kangal's territory without an invitation. It's in its nature to stoutly defend its land. An alpha male Kangal knows how to enforce its leadership in a pack, even if it consists of different breeds. Just look at how these two wolves submit to the powerful Kangal. Living in a hostile environment, the Kangal's life is full of fights and clashes. It's been happening for generations. The Kangal has developed exceptional qualities. Moreover, this life experience has contributed to the evolution of the Kangal's unshakable confidence. The position of the dog's tail makes it possible to determine how confident the dog is. A confident dog always has its tail raised. Watch how all the Kangals in this video have their tails up. The Kangal is brimming with confidence, and thus it keeps confronting animals that are superior in size. The Kangal has even been spotted fighting tigers and lions. According to Turkey's historians, the Kangal was first used in the palace of Sultan Murad IV in the 1620s to 1640s as a simple guard dog. The animal became famous when it accidentally encountered the palace fetish lion. The animal started fighting, and the Sultan was immediately notified. The astonished Sultan insisted that he wanted to see the fight with his own eyes. When the fight was over, the whole palace was amazed to see a blood-stained dog, full of bites with a broken leg and jagged ear standing on 3 legs. Unlike the lion, who was on the ground, dead. This story has become a legend in Turkey. When we see the Kangal fearlessly fighting wolves and bears, we can easily believe that this legend is actually a true story. In addition to the Kangal's confidence, the many fights over multiple generations caused the dog to develop more elastic skin on parts of the body prone to bite. This elasticity allows for the absorption of the bite force, greatly reducing pain and thus giving the Kangal a crucial advantage in a fight. The Kangal has the strongest bite force in the world, over 740 pounds per square inch. For comparison, the Pit Bull bite is about 305 pounds per square inch. The Belgian Shepherd Dog bite is 195 pounds per square inch. The difference is impressive. The combination of all these characteristics put the Kangal dogs above all other dog breeds when it comes to defense. For instance, let's take a look at the encounter between the Kangal and the Caucasian Shepherd dogs. All these videos were selected for educational purposes only. This really is an impressive fight between two shepherd dogs. First, it's interesting that the Kangal waits for its owner's orders to start the fight. Next, we can see how the Kangal's tough skin allows it to withstand the bites delivered by the opponent without even flinching. The bite force was about 237 pounds per square inch. It only takes the Kangal a few seconds to break free from his opponent's hold and take the advantage. Unfortunately for the Caucasian Shepherd Dog, it ended up in the grip of the most powerful dog bite that has ever been measured. The position of its tail indicates that the dog is submissive to the Kangal now. This video is great for showing the Kangal's characteristic features, namely its obedience, power, resistance, and confidence. We shouldn't be judgmental of Turkish Shepherds that teach their dogs to fight. Remember, they live in a dangerous environment, where wolves and bears are a real threat to humans and their livestock. These people don't have any urbanized comfort and have been living exclusively off their farming. They simply cannot afford to lose even one member of their herds to predators, which is why they need dogs that are capable of fighting off wolves. Many shepherds have even shared that even if one sheep got lost, the Kangal Shepherd could guard it for days with no food or water. Most dogs are afraid of wolves, and even if they do decide to fight the predator, the fight usually ends badly for them. The Kangals sometimes die fighting wolves too. The confrontation between Kangals and wolves has lasted for generations and leaves enough room only for the strongest Kangals to survive. All of these factors combined have produced the most powerful dog in the world, the Kangal Shepherd Dog. It's worth noting that the population of this breed is very low. It is recognized by the Turkish Cynological Federation, and its export beyond the Turkish borders is strictly forbidden. The Kangal's international reputation is a recent phenomenon. It transpired when the world cynological community started to express its interest in Turkish Shepherd dogs. They are the oldest living dogs in Central Asia. The breed started its natural evolution in the Kangal part of the Sivas region no later than the 13th century. Approximately around the same time, dogs of the Central Asian type arrived in Sivas, interbreeding with local canine populations. Later, they also interbred with Turkey's hounds, which made the Kangals faster and more graceful, as well as imbued them with the wolf-hound disposition and excellent reflexes. This is what makes them different from all other Turkish Shepherd dog breeds. In the early 1970s, Turkey didn't have a single Shepherd breed, so the name Kangal did not exist either. All Shepherd dogs were called the same: Çoban Köpeği, meaning shepherd dogs, or Çoban Köpekmiş, as the Turks called them, meaning our shepherd. Obviously, they all looked different and had different tempers. Before the Turkish authorities banned the dog's export, two American breeders, Ballard and Nelson, had already bought several dogs. Soon, the Anatolian Shepherd Dog Club of America was established by Ballard, and the Kangal Dog Club of America was founded by Nelson. It's worth mentioning that the world community learned about the Kangals from these American men. Ballard called them the shepherd dogs from Anatolia and didn't make an emphasis on any certain terrain or region. Nelson, on the other hand, classified them in accordance with the regions where they were common, such as Kangal, Akbush, and Kars. The emergence of the US fan clubs couldn't but provoke tensions with the Turkish breeders, who thought that their national heritage was being stolen. As a result, the Turkish Sinological Federation decided to only breed the dogs that came from the Kangal region and launched controlled breeding programs. And a few years later, the national standard was accepted. Well, that's all for today, friends. Like the video and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.